Every now and again, someone will ask me a question that I simply cannot answer in text form. I have to do a video. And this is one of those questions. And it's a tough one, too. But we're going to deal with it. Hey, yo, peace, peace. This is your man, L. Judge. Coming right back at you with some of that real talk real fast. Now, if you can, make sure you hit like, leave a comment, hit repost. It helps your boy out. It truly does. Now, this was a question about Israel and its marriage to the divine Christ energy. One of our family members asked the question, does the marriage between Israel and the divine Christ, does it only belong to the people who are of the Israel bloodline? And the answer to that is no. But there is a yes in there. And the yes part is that it doesn't belong to the people who are of the bloodline, or only belong to them. It belongs to the people who walk the path of Israel. Now, what is the path of Israel? The path of Israel is recognizing the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the force of God that dwells within. Let's do it like this. Is that deals with the divine feminine, such as Isha, which means woman, Ishtar, which is the mother of the female mother of the underworld, Isis, which represents the doggone the inner moon. Yes, is. And then we have Ra representing the force of light, the rays of light that bring forth things. Just like the sun, it shines out rays of light, and then it hits plants, and then the plants bring forth vegetation. And then we have El, the E-L, excuse me. The L is the engine behind all things. It is the electricity. It is the spark behind all things in existence. It is what makes things animate. Without these three principles, none of this physical stuff or the illusion of this physical would exist. They all rely upon each other. And you were that. You walked the path of Israel long before the flesh. That is who and that is what you are. But some people have hijacked that principle. Peep game. We have people who are financially being rewarded to play the role of Israel, knowing that Israel is a state of mind. It is not a state of land. It is a state of mind. But we have people who are playing the role of Israel, and they are being financed. And they're trying to dodge karma, because the very people who are playing the role as Israel are the very people who took the tribes of Judah, who were spread all over the lands, not behind slavery. We just traveled all over the land, even here in the Americas. They took the people who were of the tribe of Judah and who preached the ways of Israel. They took them and made them forget who they were. And then they also took them and reclassified them so they would not know who they are, and so that they would never come together and form a covenant together again. This is what the Jesus story is about. The Jesus story is about taking the people who are of the path of Israel and nailing them to a false religion, which is Christianity. Every time you look at a cross, it reminds you of Christianity. Now, Christianity forces people to think of something, or the form of Christianity that was given onto the tribes of Judah. It forced them to look outside of themselves. This is why they took their religion, Israel, and they nailed it to the cross, letting them know that you are nailed to the cross, and that people who are of you, you're going to suffer north, south, east, and west. We're going to put a crown of thorns on your head to make sure that you forget who you are. We're going to stab you in your left breast. That's where your heart is, over to the left, to make sure that you lose compassion for your fellow man. All of this was done purposely. Now, it just so happened that when they described the character known as Jesus, they described him as a being with a skin of burnt bronze, hair of lamb's wool, eyes of fire. They gave him that description to let you know that these were the original tribes of people who had these high priests within their tribes, and their high priests made sure that the people walked the path of Israel. But now we have some people who masquerade as Israel. And they're doing this here because they stole the original blessings from the original tribes of Judah. Like I said, the original tribes of Judah, they spread it all over the world, and they brought the path of Israel everywhere. They was already here in the Americas long before these people who the naysayers ever even knew how to stand up straight. So they did that, and then knowing that they were not supposed to touch the tribe of Israel, they would be cursed for that. They were not to contaminate the tribe of Israel, to make them walk the wrong path. They were not to lie on the tribe of Israel. They were not to lie, and they were not to bring any kind of harm to the people who walked the path of Israel. But they did. So they did that, changed the people of Israel's name, the tribes of Judah, and then they claimed themselves to be that. And then the people here, they pay these people to act like they are of the tribe of Israel, or the path, or they walk the path of Israel, to get around some sort of spiritual karma. They're saying, look, we're doing what we're supposed to do, but no, you're not. The people who walk the path of Israel are right here. Let me tell you a little sick little joke that was happening. And this is something that you always probably was like, how is it that the Ku Klux Klan or the KKK, they don't like so-called Jewish people, but they both look the same? Let me tell you what was happening with that. There was people here in the Americas who were already walking the path of Israel. You had people who were in Spain, and they lived the path of Israel. And when the Spanish Inquisition kicked in, they ran those people off, and those people had to run up to France. They was chasing those people again. Then some of those people ran over to the Americas, and then some of those people went up to Ireland and Scotland. And then later on, the people in Ireland and Scotland, they ended up coming over to the Americas. But when they came over here, they already, the same banking systems, the knowledge and the knowledge of working farms and making pianos, the knowledge that they had when they were in Spain, known as Moors, they brought that same knowledge over here to the Americas. And they had already had their own banking system, they had their own political system, and they had their own governments already set up. We have these people who did not look like this. They came over here and they was jealous, and so then they conquered these people and defeated these people. And then they moved themselves in the position, and people said, now we're going to be known as these people who originally owned these farmer banks, the people who originally owned all this land. We're going to become them, and we're going to take over their churches, and we're going to learn to read their language, Hebrew, and then we're going to say that we are that, and that all of the blessings are supposed to belong to us, but it wasn't. It's a game that they're playing. But I don't want to get too deep into that part. But to make a long story short, anyone who lines themselves up with the divine spark of, with the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the God force, they are the ones who are supposed to be of the Christ. Because when you line yourself up like that, you become the Christ. You become the Christos. You become the divine spark. You become the flame. You become the light. Anyone who is against that is anti-Christ. And we are dealing with that in this world. Now, there was a time when, because like I said, you was around before the flesh. There was a time when we saw those who came out of the animal kingdom, but then they weren't ready. But when they started to come into their own knowing and they began to stand upright, we gave them the spark of knowledge of self, which put the force of Israel in them too as well. This is something real heavy, man. But I try to keep it as simple as possible. But the divine Christ energy, it belongs to all, and the walk and the path of Israel, it belongs to the righteous. And those who corrupt that, they will pay. For it is written. I'm out.